There is a lot going on in the weather department today, especially in the eastern plains. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Dave Aguilera is here now.
Yeah, you're exactly right. These storms started, believe it or not, in the foothills. Briefly, they slammed through parts of the Denver metro area where we did see some hail on the north side in places like Arvada and Golden, over into Montbello and Commerce City and down in Parker as well. But as we look out our weather window here, things are pretty calm right now. There is on the floor here, take a look, a chance for severe weather out over eastern Colorado through 9 o'clock tonight. It includes the Denver metro area down through Castle Rock, all the way up to Fort Collins and Greeley and out across the Burlington area. And we still have some severe weather embedded in that whole complex going on here. So don't waste any time. Let's get right to it, and I'll show you what we got on the weather map here. Line of severe storms still going on. Down in Lyman, that's the roughest one. That's where we still have a tornado warning going on for that location. So let's zoom into that. And you see the little swirly arrows. That's an indicator, radar indicated wind shear or rotation. And we have seen that on the ground reported in many locations there. At the moment, there's a tornado warning for the Lyman area here, that bottom edge. That goes until 6:45 here, and up to 3-inch diameter hail. When this moved across Elbert County towards Lincoln County, it did drop almost 3-inch diameter hail, which would mean tennis ball to baseball size in some locations moving through that area. The top end of that big storm spreads all the way up in this direction, all the way up into Washington, Lincoln, Elbert County, and beyond. So the top end of that could have large hail in it as well, with a severe thunderstorm warning that continues there. Back end, I just want to show you this. I think we're going to get a warning on this storm. The back edge of this, here's Kiowa and Elizabeth over here. It's going across Elbert. This one does have dramatic wind shear here, could have some large hail, and it could drop a tornado as well. Then, we're not done yet. Up north from sections of Morgan County, Washington County, severe thunderstorm warning there. 1-inch diameter hail out of that storm, and there's another severe thunderstorm warning just on top of that. Another line of storms going across I-76 there. Same deal there. Could see quarter-size hail, and we still have problems with water from Parker over into Elizabeth and the northern part of Elbert County. Some of those storms have dumped up to 1 to 1.5 inches of rain. So a lot of the small streams, the creeks, the tributaries, the low-lying areas, just be careful in that. We've already had a lot of water problems and threats with children and that type of thing in heavy water. So be careful in a situation like this if you can. Here's a look with the satellite. You could just see once those storms moved across the I-25 corridor, got into 80-degree heat and strong dew points, they just exploded out across the northeastern part of Colorado, and will continue to do so until about 9 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow now, we clear out. Temperatures will be in the 90s and 100s here across the eastern plains, 90s and 80s on the western slope, and along with that, a little bit of wind. Here's the wind forecast. Not bad in the morning, but look at that. By afternoon, we could see gusts of wind in the mountains and west, 40 to 50 mile per hour, and 30 to 40 out across the eastern plains as well. As a result, red flag warning for high fire danger for the Denver metro area and many areas of eastern Colorado, along with the western slope and some of those western mountains as well. Gusts of wind 45 to 50 and single-digit humidity as well. So our storm's out of here tonight. Is there any moisture to help with that fire danger situation? There's a little bit that bubbles up from down south. So in the afternoon, we could have a few isolated, gusty thunderstorms kicking up, including the Denver metro area. Not looking at a lot of water, but we might get some virga, that rain evaporating before it hits the ground. Douglas County from Larkspur all the way up into Castle Rock will be in the 80s tomorrow, near 90 to 91 in Lone Tree and Highlands Ranch. So hot tomorrow, 93, 80 start Wednesday. We dry out all the way through Friday, and the weekend ahead, we're still in the 80s with a few isolated afternoon thunderstorms coming your way.
All right, Dave, thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's get things